Hello and welcome to today's Between Sundays podcast. My name is Scott Phillips, and I would love for you to share this, comment, tell us where you're watching this from, and subscribe to the channel, or you can click the link and go to my Substack and you will get all the things I may send out, whether it is audio, video, or written. So thank you, and I pray that this blesses you. Gold has a value, and the value is seen throughout all cultures and the known history. Gold has been a means of currency, a means of adornment. It's a means of trade, value. People save their wealth in gold. At one time, the American dollar was backed by the gold standard. With that in mind, gold even is mentioned in the Bible, and there are spiritual, it's likened to certain things. Spiritual things are likened to gold. So I saw something the other day. A man had opened an old closed mine where at one time there was gold that harvested from this mountain. And so he's went in and he's found, able to clear out the mine shafts and make it safe to be in there. And in this clip that I saw, they're drilling holes in the wall of the mine shaft, and they wire up the explosives, and they go out and they hit the button, they go in, and there's just piles of rocks. It don't look like gold. It just looks like a mess. And anybody that untrained eye, there's no value in all of this. And he's picking up rocks. I don't see anything here. And they're setting most of it aside, and he picks up this small rock, and he's turning it, and the camera kind of zooms in, and there's just a speck of gold, maybe the size of a grain of sand. And he turns it over, and there's another speck, a speck of gold. And so they put those, they find some evidence, some sparkle in it. They set that in a bag, and the rest, they got to take it all out. They got to take it all down. They got to make room for the process. But in that, they preserve these chunks that looks like there's some gold. And the question was asked, how many tons does it take to find an ounce of gold? And the answer really kind of startled me. I believe the number was 8 to 10 tons of rock has to be processed to find an ounce of gold. That's 10 tons times 2,000 pounds. That's 20,000 pounds of rock has to be carried out of the mine, down the mountain, crushed, washed, shaken, that whole process to find 1 ounce of gold. It's a lot of work. But the Bible tells us that the trial of our faith is more precious than gold that is tried in the fire. And I think it is important for us to live with an understanding that even in challenging difficulties, there's gold in this. There's good in this. There's God in this. There's glory in this. The trial of our faith is precious. And I think that it's important for us to recognize that these precious things, Romans 8, I know you know it, and we know that all things work together for good to them that love God and to them that are called according to his purpose. We know this. We know this. We have to do the part of the verse that happens before what we know. Prayer is what produces the faith that causes us to understand and grasp that there's good in the difficulty. There's God in the challenge. There's gold in the trial, and there's glory in the end. And it's a blessing. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. There's a blessing in this. And I'm so thankful today that I have seen this to be true. I like all of you, I've had my share of challenges, and maybe your challenges are greater than mine. I don't know where you've been or where you are or where you're going. But as going through my own challenges, and as a pastor, I get to go with other people in their challenges. And I have seen time after time, in the worst of circumstances, there's good to be found. There's God to be found. There's gold like faith like gold, tried in the fire, more precious than. And ultimately, the glory of God is seen in the midst of it. Gold. That's kind of what I have been thinking about between Sundays. So I hope this blessed you, ministered to you, helped you. If you would, drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe. You can go to our YouTube channel, or you can go to my Substack. I write quite a bit, and these podcasts, videos. And it's all of my effort to process the rubble and the mountain in my life. And maybe in that processing, maybe it'll bless somebody else. So that's what I'm thinking about between Sundays. God bless you. Until next time.